Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Brew with Memli. Today I'm excited to reintroduce you to one of our favorite coffee for the 2025 season. Let's brew Colombia El Placer Pink Bourbon. Pink Bourbon is an sort of Ethiopian landrace planted in Colombia. We are about 1700 meters above sea level, triple washed with 36 hours of fermentation before being dried for 15 days. The recipe for today will be a little bit stronger. We're going to use 14 grams of coffee for 200 grams of water with our classic full pour structure. And here I just wanted to have some fun. So I'm going to use the drip assist in order to provide slightly lower agitation with the SD1. I'm just thinking that that may improve a little bit the overall extraction as well as going slightly finer. I want to really get a perfect balance of florality with Earl Grey, honeysuckle, fruitiness with those nectarine peaches, and then we have a nice broad acidity with those Maya lemon bergamot kind of vibe. My water is at 92 degrees. I'm playing a lot with the SD1 nowadays because it really offers such a nice texture and a great extraction. Now for this coffee, my roast is slightly under 9 minutes and a half with 1 minute and 5 seconds of development time and a relatively low end temperature. The idea was really to preserve all the goodness of this coffee. Started getting a big fan of the SD1 for that no bypass action that really gives me a similar quality that I have on the cupping table, plus the vibrancy from a conical shaped brewer. So I'm gonna do my first two pours on the Paragon, and then I will remove it. As you know, I really love using the Paragon or extract chilling for a more processed coffee. Now this one has been through this 36 hours fermentation as well as a triple wash. So it is a washed, clean cup of coffee, but it really has this nice zing, like refreshing mouthfeel and flavor quality. This coffee is now available on our website. So if you would like to know where to find it, check out the descriptions. You'll have a link to this coffee. All right. Now the idea behind using the drip assist is that I want a low fine migration. I'm thinking that if we grind finer, we may have more fines, right? So far, it's in the theory, it makes kind of sense. And if we go a little finer, we can, change the temperature, be more gentle about our coffee. We're gonna extract more, but I want to avoid dryness. So that's why I start playing with the technique. And instead of doing maybe 4 pours, we can do 3 pours or 2 pours. Um, or the drip assist allowing a lower agitation. But really, this coffee is wonderful because regardless of the methods I've been using, I've used the Oriel, the Air Pro, of course the Switch, but this is so far my go-to nowadays. And the last pour of 50 grams. So when you go with those no bypass method, such as the Pulsar or these SD1, things takes more time, which is all right. Like I'm already at 3 minutes here, but it's normal that it takes up to 4, 5, sometimes even 8 minutes extraction time. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So it's definitely a longer extraction, which is once again normal. Actually, it's kind of on the shorter hand for the SD1. Let's clean up and come back. So this is our new coffee from Colombia, newest harvest. Ooh. On the nose, we really have that florality, that Earl Grey, bergamot, and the honey sweetness. I suggest to use a open cup to let really the floral aroma get released to your nose. Mm. So what really comes first is those Maya lemons. Nectarine not as much when hot, but much more Maya lemons, Earl Grey, and then a finish of honey. Honey. It's really, really, really floral. It's almost like a Lipton iced tea. Mm, gotta try this one iced. Maybe it's great. The the texture is very juicy, not tea-like, but just juicy. Mhm. And that's really the method. The SD1 offers a very nice extraction, so you really have a um, great texture here, plus slightly finer grind size. Acidity here, very jammy, very lemon drop like. It can be quite bright, right? If you like bright coffee, this is you go to. But try to go finer and get that sweet lemon drop quality, and then it will be a slightly more balanced because it is a very bright floral cup of coffee. Finish very clean, not super long. Like a tea like coffees often they are clean but not super lingering like our Peruvian coffee, for example. On cooling, we start having slightly more nectarine, and here to emphasize that sort of stone fruitiness, I like to put 1 or 2 drops of tonic. That will really emphasize a little bit more the fruitiness of this coffee, because right now it's very floral. If you like delicate, beautiful, elegant coffee, this is your go-to. Mm. Now, when you add a bit of that tonic, it just makes the nectarine, peach, and the Maya lemon speak a little bit louder without bumping too much the acidity. That's why I really love using the Apex Lab droplets to really play and adjust the coffee to match what I would like to create. They're delicious. So remember, 14 grams for 200 can be a little intense. So try 13 grams to 200 and then push it to reduce that ratio. It gives you a nice, elegant, yet complex and intense cup of coffee. Thank you very much for watching. This is our newest coffee from Colombia. We're really excited. We have 4, 5, 6 more coffees that are arriving. So check out our website where we will release all the information about these coffees, how to brew them, and of course, you can always sample them with our taster pack. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time for more brewing.